baby! No pun intended. Hey everyone, welcome to Mr. Teach Film Preach, and if you're a film lover like I am, and you learn from films as much as I do, then you're in the right place. And if you're in the right place, click like down below and subscribe to my channel. While you're down there, comment below, what did you think of this film, How to Blow Up a Pipeline? Did you enjoy it? I would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. Today we're talking about the 2023 political activist thriller heist film, How to Blow Up a Pipeline. Directed by Goldhaber, with the climate crisis at a point of no return, a group of environmental activists come together to plan to disrupt an oil pipeline in Texas by blowing it up.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
And I finally got to see it in theaters because it was on a very limited release. And even the night after I saw it in theaters, it was gone. Like, it was only in my theater for about 3 days. I'm not sure if it's going to come back again or if it's going to get a wider release eventually. But if you get a chance, go check this movie out. I was shocked at how well it was made. The fact that I am not a political activist, I am not an environmental activist. I do care about the environment. I care about the world and what we do. So I first have to say that before I get into this film and I start reviewing it, because there are some controversial topics that will be in this film and that people might not be comfortable with.
My trigger warnings.
What's a trigger warning?
Political points of view, left or the right end of the spectrum, doesn't matter. When it comes to reviewing movies, doesn't matter about the political stance. I look at how good is the film. Just as a pure thriller, heist, revenge, reactionary film, I was quite impressed. I actually thought it was so well done.
Might be headed to Texas for the winter. What's in Texas? This project.
The directing was spot on. Everything was meticulously well thought out. The scenes are visceral and scary at times, while also being very human. But this film keeps pushing the story forward and forward, while going back in times, having these flashbacks and getting to know the characters a bit more, about their influences, about why they're doing what they're doing, about how they got recruited into this plan to blow up this pipeline. This movie flashes in between the past and the present, but keeps pushing the story forward. Oftentimes with movies that have a bunch of flashbacks, you get bogged in the past too much. It's so focused on what happened before, it's not trying to focus on telling the story presently. This movie doesn't do that at all. It does a great job of just pushing these characters forward, having a motivation for all of them, having great, well-developed relationships between them. I thought this movie was a surprise out of left field. See ya! And I couldn't believe when the movie ended, I went, oh my God, it's over? Like, it moves so quickly.
Fook me, that was fast.
I can't believe how enthralling the story is. It's one part thriller film, one part heist film. Feels almost a little bit like Ocean's 11 of like getting all the people together, building these bombs and showing us how they built them and what it takes and the scary aspects of that and the intensity and the danger that they constantly are putting themselves in just by wanting to prove a point.
Michael, what do you think the odds are we blow ourselves up?
I don't really care.
I thought the actors were awesome. All of them fit their roles really well. There were some great performances. To me, this was like watching a really well executed, really well thought out indie flick. I was invested from the get-go and it never lets up. The complicated storytelling that it does in this film, but keeping the story simple, it's just brilliant. Now I say heist film and they don't actually steal anything, but it's sabotage film, right? Like they have to get something in so that they can destroy this pipeline. And so it feels like this breaking in film while still having a really strong message that this movie's trying to convey, but also being really entertaining. A lot of times these like political activist, political thriller kind of films, they forget about telling an entertaining story, telling a story that's engaging, telling a story that's got these great characters, and they're so focused on the message and saying what this film is trying to be, getting the theme, shoving it down our throats. This movie has a little bit of that, has some entertainment, and has a thrilling story with these great characters. That's really hard to do and to pull off. And the fact that this isn't a big studio produced film, that to me is great art. And it's entertaining. When someone could balance the two of those, Kind of reminded me of watching Brick. When that movie came out, it was kind of like watching that for the first time, where I was like, who's this filmmaker? He did a spectacular job with this film. This is a film that delivers high stakes, is thought-provoking, intense crime thriller with complex anti-heroes at the center, and is well executed. It's memorable, it's original. I'm gonna say it right now, this is probably one of my favorite films so far this year. I'm not sure if this is gonna continue, if this is gonna last all the way until Oscar season next year. I don't even know if it's an Oscar-worthy film, but I will say it is awesome. I am so glad I went and saw it. I highly recommend other people to do the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and give How to Blow Up a Pipeline an A-. What did you think of the film How to Blow Up a Pipeline? Was this a film you enjoyed? Did you even know this film was coming out? I would love to hear thoughts and comments down below. And also while you're down there, click like and subscribe to my channel for more content. Come back and check out some other videos like the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Air, Courting a Legend, and Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves. Thank you for checking out Mr. T's Film Preach. Come back and check out some other videos, and we'll see you on the next one. Stay focused, stay awesome, and as always, let's get taught.